Most beginners are wasting months doing things manually that AI now does in minutes. And while they're still overthinking, watching tutorials, and waiting until they feel ready, other people are building offers, content, assets, and businesses faster than ever. Not because they're smarter, because they move faster. And these are the 5 AI tools helping them pull ahead. Hello again, I'm Daniel from Rise Digital Online. And if you've been following this series, you've probably realized something important by now. The people succeeding with AI are usually not experts. A lot of them simply learned how to remove friction. They stopped obsessing over perfection and started executing faster. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 AI tools that can dramatically increase the speed at which you create, organize, communicate, and actually make progress. Because honestly, most beginners stay beginners for one reason: they move too slowly. Let's change that. Most people think they need another course, more confidence, more knowledge, more preparation before they can start. But usually that's not the real problem. The real problem is friction. You open a blank page, you don't know what to write. You start researching. You compare tools. You overthink. And suddenly, 2 hours disappear without anything actually being created. That cycle is destroying momentum for a lot of people. Meanwhile, someone else used AI to generate a first draft, improve it, design it, organize it, send it, all in the same afternoon. That's the difference. And that's why these tools matter. Not because they're trendy, because they compress time. And the people who compress time are the people who move ahead. The first tool is ChatGPT. But most beginners are still using it like entertainment. They ask random questions, play with it for 10 minutes, then close the tab. That's not the advantage. The real power of ChatGPT is speed of execution. It helps you get to version 1 immediately. And version 1 is powerful because it can be improved. A blank page can't. So let's say you want to create a lead magnet, a business offer, outreach emails, a landing page, social media content, a client proposal. Instead of sitting there overthinking for 3 hours, you type, create a 1-page lead magnet for local gyms called 5 Mistakes Stopping Women Over 40 from Losing Weight. Now instantly you have headlines, structure, ideas, content, momentum within minutes. That changes everything. Because most people are not losing because they lack intelligence. They're losing because they never get moving. The second tool is Canva. And honestly, this is where beginners massively underestimate the importance of presentation, because people judge value visually before they read a single word. You can have a genuinely good idea, but if it looks rushed or amateur, people assume the quality is lower. That's reality. So instead of leaving your work sitting in plain text, drop it into Canva. Use a clean template, add spacing, a cover page, simple branding, professional formatting. Now suddenly your rough AI-generated content becomes a lead magnet, a mini product, a business asset, something you could confidently send to a client. And that matters. Because the people moving ahead are not always creating better ideas. They're packaging them better. Now this next tool sounds simple, but it's probably one of the biggest differences between people who make progress and people who stay stuck. Most beginners are trapped in fake productivity. They generate ideas, lose them, forget prompts, restart next week, and repeat the same cycle over and over. Nothing compounds. That's why you need somewhere to organize your work. Whether it's Notion or Google Docs honestly doesn't matter. The point is building a system. Create folders for ideas, prompts, offers, outreach, scripts, thumbnails, client examples, content. Now every time you create something, it builds on the last thing. That's a completely different way of operating. Consumers endlessly consume information. Operators build systems. And once you start organizing your work properly, your progress speeds up massively because you stop restarting from zero. The fourth tool is Loom, and this one is seriously underrated. Because most people hide behind typing. They over-edit messages, rewrite things 10 times, overthink every sentence. Meanwhile, someone else records a quick 90-second Loom video and moves the conversation forward immediately. That's leverage. Imagine messaging a business with this. Hey, I noticed a few things on your website that could be improved. I made a quick video to show you. Then you record your screen and talk through the issue, the opportunity, the improvement. Done. Instantly, you stand out from everyone sending generic text messages. And the reason this works so well is simple. Video creates trust faster. People can hear confidence, clarity, certainty. That's powerful. Especially now, when most people are still hiding behind text. Now, the final tool is actually ChatGPT again, but this time used differently. Most beginners use AI once. People getting ahead use it iteratively. That's the difference. They don't generate one version and stop. They improve things rapidly. They ask, make this clearer, make this more persuasive, rewrite this for business owners, improve this hook, shorten this, make this sound more confident. And suddenly something average becomes genuinely strong. Fast. This is one of the biggest shifts happening right now. The speed at which people can improve ideas has exploded, and the people using AI properly are improving faster than everyone else. That's the edge. Now let's zoom out. Most beginners hesitate, consume content, overthink, restart, delay action. Meanwhile, someone else generates a draft, turns it into an asset, organizes it, communicates it, improves it, ships it, all in the same day. That's why they're pulling ahead. Not because they're superhuman, because they built momentum faster. Now let's be clear. These tools are not the business. They are the leverage behind the business. That's what people misunderstand. The money comes from faster execution, clearer communication, more consistency, more output, more opportunities created. And AI massively increases your ability to do all of those things. The person who ships 50 good ideas usually beats the person who perfects one. That's the game now. Mistake number 1, watching AI content endlessly without building anything. That feels productive, but it isn't. Mistake number 2, trying to make your first version incredible. You don't need incredible, you need movement. Mistake number 3, restarting constantly. Build on what you created yesterday. Momentum compounds faster than most people realize. This is where things really start changing. You stop being someone who is interested in AI and start becoming someone who actually uses it to create leverage. That's a different identity. Because once you realize you can create faster, improve faster, communicate faster, execute faster, you stop feeling stuck. And that's when real progress starts happening. So here's the challenge. Don't spend tonight watching another 20 AI videos. Create one lead magnet, one offer, one outreach message, one landing page, anything, just one useful asset. Because momentum changes everything. Most people stay stuck consuming information, while a smaller group starts creating, improving, and building leverage. That's the difference. And the good news is, you do not need to be an expert to start moving forward. You just need to stop waiting for perfect. Because the people getting ahead right now are not necessarily the smartest. They're the people taking action consistently while everyone else hesitates. So pick one tool from this video and actually use it. That's where progress starts. Thanks for watching. This is Rise Digital Online. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the real reason most people never make money with AI, even when they have all the tools. I'll see you there.